And here we have the Space Explorer Rover and alien life. And this makes me smile. Let's look at it. Now you look at this and tell me if this is not one of the best space designs we had for a long, long time. Look at it. And yes, full suspension, independent in the front. And I mean, okay, where to start here? Yeah, let's start with this big boy right here. If you're anything like me, you like big, rugged vehicles. And this one does not disappoint. And why? Well, maybe because it's a space, kind of rugged, but very slick space vehicle. And it has suspension. And yeah, so I never own any M-Tron or Blacktron or big classic space big vehicles they had back then. Those normally were the ones everyone would drool over in the catalogs. And normally they would have bigger tires than this, bigger wheels than this. Same model but bigger ones. And there were some vehicles that would use this smaller ones. And personally, I think this size and it's the right playable size, and it makes it. First of all, it's a very sporty vehicle. Look at this front. One little headlight here. This is this is the camper van of everyone's dreams. So. First of all, design-wise, the design is great. It's you look at this and you can see it basically rush through some space dunes somewhere in some planet, and I really like what they did there with the 2x2 brakes. It gives that sense, that suggestion of the suspension being covered by some kind of I don't know, sleeve. Yeah, that's great. That's really great design. Good idea. And in the end, this looks sporty as hell, and looks like you can scout out through planets, and yeah, this is the dream. I think it's really nicely, and again, like I said on my previous video about the interstellar spaceship, there's a strong modern sci-fi component to how these were achieved and planned in terms of concept art, and I'm so happy that this got to be built, because it looks amazing. It looks amazing. Now let's look at this closer. Like I was saying, we do have working suspension in the front, and if you try to maneuver this over some cushions or your bed duvet or whatever, I mean, as a kid I just love to play in bed with my Lego, and yeah, imagining those creases from the duvet being like dunes or whatever, to play with my 4x4 cars and everything. So it was always amazing. And if you do that with this one, kids will really appreciate the suspension. Now there's a lot of little details here, like, and this is really nice because this is a very symmetrical build. One nice thing they did here to break the symmetry of the build, very simply, they used the fencing, I think it's a fencing sword, not a sword, but some other name, on this side as an antenna, and then here they could have put this on the middle, but no, they decided to break it, and it gives it a lot more believability. You know, it really grounds it in realism, and makes it tops it off, and it's just a little detail that really makes it work so well. Then we have the power cells on the sides that you can remove. You'll find one on each side. And continuing with the theme, there's some connection points for minifigures to hop in. Now inside, you'll be surprised to know that you can put 2 minifigures on the inside. Now again, as the interstellar spaceship, it uses the same type of command, so a screen and 2 suggestions of the 2 joysticks there. And the way, I wasn't sure if this was supposed to put the legs in, but no, you can easily put your minifigure on the studs, and yeah, there's a lot of room here. And they fit both minifigures easily, even though one of them as actually both of them have back attachments, and from here you can still access the area on the back where you can deploy yet another little drone, AI, robot, whatever you want to call it, again with the fuel cell on the back. And again, a different design. I'm really glad they went for different designs for each set. That way you can really get a multitude of different little droids. That way you can really get a lot of variety and different droids / drones and populate your base with them. Each one might have its own character, and yeah, really nicely done. Simple, suggestion of wheels, and it does the job. Inside you see that you'll find this little piece, so it can attach. It can get attached in the middle, right there. Yeah, really well thought out. One thing I really appreciate is how well finished this area is. It really gives it such a more, I don't know, a believable look. I don't know. I think the design language is pretty good. It's pretty good, and it's very consistent across the full theme, and it works for me. It works really well for me. Yeah. So again, orange. The way this is built, I mean, it's the inside of the wheel, and they managed to fill it in really nicely. When you look at the main shapes of this is so good. And I know I'm boasting a lot about the design of this and kind of leaving the play feature behind, and you know what people want from Lego. And well, personally, from Lego, I really want more of this. I want more nice concepts, and yeah, this is really nicely done. Yeah. And you know, it's a really nice piece that you can. Personally, I will probably just display this. That's how much this design resonates with me. I really like it that much. Now, in terms of the build experience was pretty good. And when you look at the price of this, and you see how much I got to build, I felt the price was really good. Or let's put things differently. I think the build experience and what you end up with here in terms of the vehicle itself, yeah, I was satisfied. So let's take a look at the side build. The side build is nothing special. You have 2 life forms. Again, I'm not sure if this is showing lime green. This is supposed to be lime green, and it's the camera is showing some different kind of yellowish color, which is weird. But yeah, these are cute, and it's nice to see throughout the theme that they have different shapes, but still keep that 3-eyed and little smile intact. Then this is kind of, not sure if that's supposed to represent some kind of some kind of springs, where they're basically having their little sauna. not sauna, but you know, their little beauty treatment, or just procreating, who knows. We do get a crystal here. But yeah, it's a small build, but it gives the chance and to create more stories with just this, and yeah, it's simple, but it helps the story developing for the theme, and really helps contextualize the vehicle and its function and what vehicles is meant for, which is in this set apparently is for scouting for alien life. And of course crystals. Yeah, so simple but effective, I would say. Yeah, I'm good with it. Not too many pieces wasted, and does the job. And finally we got the minifigures. Again, the minifigures, I'm still trying to figure out the color coding of their suits. So this is the blue suit. I'm still trying to figure out if they're scouts and pilots. This one does bring the back kind of jetpack attachment, and the green ones, what I've been trying to understand is, and I think I'm correct there, is that the green ones are supposed to be scientists or researchers. This one does have an attachment with something that looks like some kind of solar panel of sorts, and an attachment which I believe is for the camera, although it doesn't attach that well. So yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the color coding. Now we don't have any alternate face here, and it depicts an older person, which is fine. Here we do have the overconfident guy that if it was Star Trek and if he was wearing red, we knew what would happen. As with the rest of the theme, I mean the prints are great. They all share the same prints for the torso and the legs and the back. Everything is the same with little hints of gold here. And yeah, the only thing that really changes is the color of the arms. In some cases the ends also change colors. So yeah, I'm still trying to understand the chain of command here, and who's who and who does what. But I'm pretty sure the green ones are scientists and researchers. Oh. Or just paparazzi, because this one has a camera. Yeah, scientists for sure. But yeah, I mean the minifigures are proper. They're for this set, they're two are enough. No need for more figures unless you have another vehicle, and since they both fit in nicely in the vehicle and there's not really any more space, no extra space for more figures, this is more than enough. And given the accessories they have and everything, I mean this is pretty much all that is needed for completing the set. Now, reviewing this one is a bit hard for me. There's a lot I want to say about this one, but I really cannot find the words, and I cannot be objective because the design of it, how it's finished, there's so much goodness in this set that for me, I'm really biased towards it, and it's not easy for me. Like I said, I'm a big fan of sci-fi in general, and you don't even need to slap in the space, classic space logo in here. If it was something from any sci-fi franchise or whatever that had something this spectacular as a set, I would be all over the place for it, and personally it's not like the whole overall theme of space has a great concept behind it. It's not like Amtron with their magnets, which was a simple concept when you look at it. They were just carrying crates around and stuff like that. This one is more about energy and crystals, and it's probably more believable and probably more it's easier to grasp in certain cases, because the clues are here for kids to play with it, and yeah, they can really understand easily what's all about this theme here. But going back, I think this is a very strong set, and to be fairly honest, and this is probably why I'm not thinking about getting any other set other than probably the, let me check the name. Yes, the Command Rover and Crane Loader set, which is basically, in terms of size, I think it's the one just right after this one. When I look at prices and values, I think that if you were to get the 3 cheapest sets of the theme, which is this one, the Interstellar spaceship, and yeah, I'm not even gonna suggest the 4+ one. If you were to have these 3 here, I think you are pretty much set. It's nice to have a base, absolutely, but if you're thinking about vehicles, and even kind of if you have endless pockets and you can have 2 or 3 of these and 4 or 5 of these and 2 or 3 of these, I think it's a lot more bang for the buck than having the bigger sets of this wave. This one for 30 euros, I got it for like 25 or something. It was really good price. I'm really glad, because there's a lot of big pieces here. It's not just plates. There's Technic parts. There's you got the shock absorbers here. You got a lot of nice prints. You got the little creatures, and it's a little, yeah, it's a great parts pack also, and there's so much play potential on this one. And again, I'm so biased towards it. I see a space vehicle with 6 wheels, I'm automatically sent back to the past and to Saber Rider. Fireball, really massive 6-wheel racer. And yeah, I mean, this is amazing. I really like it, and I think if I was a kid, and I would play with this set so much. And if I was lucky enough to have 2 or 3 more sets, even the smaller ones, even just the ones I reviewed, I think I would be so happy, because yeah, the design of this, it is robust. It's a really nice build. That's also very important. The build was really good. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I feel like I'm being a Lego chill here. I'm not. This is a really good set, and I really recommend this one. If you are to get just one set for space this year, make it this one. That's what I have to say. Good price balance, given what is offered to you in this set. I mean, it's, yeah, that's pretty much it. So with June fast approaching, I think these will be my last reviews before tackling what's coming in June, on June 1st. I'll make sure to keep you updated, and it's gonna be a tough week, or tough weeks, for finding time to build and review. There's so much in the backlog still. Anyways, hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments what's your thoughts about the theme in general. What, if you got some space stuff this year, what did you think about it? And if you're an old nostalgic as I am, how do they compare to your classic space sets? That can be a long comment for sure. Anyways, again, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and if you like it, again, comment, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.